Welcome all gamers, achievement hunters, friends, and loyal fans to TBD Gaming, the video game broadcasting and review channel where we keep it real. I'm the Black Deesh, the jack of all games and master of none. Today I'll go over everything you need to know before you play the game Moonglow Bay. Moonglow Bay was released October 26th, 2021 on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC for a price of $24.99. It was developed by Bunny Hug and published by CoatSync. It's rated E for everyone. The file size is 2.66 gigabytes, so another pretty small game here. And there are 37 achievements for 1,000 gamer score. How Long to Beat has this rated around 27 hours. And true achievements right there with it, 25 to 30 hours for 2,900 true achievement points. I took a lot longer to complete this game, and I'll get into why here in a little bit, but this game took me 42 hours and 9 minutes to complete. Moonglow Bay is a third-person open-world adventure game. You play as an angler in 1980s Canada who gave up on the sea after their partner went on a fishing trip and never came back. So that's kind of the premise of the story, is you gave up on fishing and you're just sitting there for 3 years doing nothing until you decide to get back into it and serve the town some seafood. You learn to catch all types of fish and crustaceans, as well as how to delectably prepare them. And you start your very own small-time seafood business. There are plenty of story arcs. The side missions are great, and there are a bunch of areas to explore. There's also 151 species of fish that you have to catch and research. So you work in tandem with the researcher at the museum, and you figure out facts and different things about the species that you catch. There's also 5 fabled boss fish that you have to chase down. That's basically the whole story. Is you try to get Moonglow Bay safe again for people to go out there and fish, and also you revamp the town and rebuild things. It's pretty good uplifting story for sure. Things I liked about Moonglow Bay. The ambiance is really relaxing. The music, the sound effects, the ocean, it's all soothing time spent on the water. It's a really easy game to enjoy playing. The gameplay is fantastic. Chasing new species of fish is also interesting as well. You basically have to go around town and hit the rumor mill and figure out where to find certain species of fish, what kind of lure and bait to use in order to catch those fish. I thought that was a nice touch. Usually it's pretty straightforward in video games as to what you need to go and do, but in this game it was kind of a mystery. Like, you had to go and find out from people. You had to talk to people and figure out where to find a lot of these species of fish, which I thought was pretty cool. Also, the artwork and the names for the fish that are recorded in your journal are really creative. They came up with a lot of really cool fish as well to catch in this game. I know most of them aren't real, but nonetheless, the artwork that they put together for this, they're pretty funny sometimes. Now into the cons of Moonglow Bay, and there's quite a few. I'm not gonna lie. There were a few movement mechanics that were tricky. Moving the boat around, sometimes you get stuck. Also, like on the beach and on land in the bay itself, you would run into stuff and not be able to get out of it. But luckily the developers realized this before they released the game. They added a menu item that would allow you to respawn nearby in case you did get stuck, and that happened quite a bit for me. I had to go into there to the menu and use the help I'm stuck button. But I mean, at least they owned it and they gave you an easy way out, which I thought was pretty nice. The big cons for me came in the achievements. This game was kind of tricky to complete. There are 3 achievements that are related to a single story playthrough, and you have to get so basically you have to get the game done in 30 in-game days or less, which is kind of a speed run. You have to really be cooking in order to get that finished. I didn't get that done my first time around, so I had to actually play through the story twice in order to get that achievement, which was kind of annoying. But there are 2 more achievements that you have to do at the same time. You can't wreck your boat at all. You can't ask for a tow, basically, which isn't too difficult as long as you stay away from rocks and shallow parts of the water. And you can only sell prepared meals as well in order to get that achievement. So you can't sell any raw fish to get those 3 speedrun / in one story achievements, I guess, if that makes sense. The other really major headache, there was one achievement that, no lie, took me 7 hours to complete. It was the culinary arts achievement, which you basically have to cook every single recipe. But in order to unlock every recipe, you have to cook meals perfectly, either 3, 5, or 10 times. And there's literally no margin of error. Like, there's no room for error at all. You have to do this perfectly, and you have to do it several times. I think it's a big oversight that you couldn't just buy the recipes. I think that would have been a pretty, I ran out of things to spend my money on in the late game anyway. So if there had been a way to just purchase the rest of the recipes, this would have been a really easy achievement to complete. Maybe it only would have taken an hour instead of 7 hours. I'm not even lying. It was a grind for sure to get that last achievement completed. But I think it's a big oversight, but I do realize that's why only 4% of people who've played Moonglow Bay have actually completed this game. Quick analysis: the storyline is good, the gameplay is relaxing, the mechanics are decent, the graphics are great, especially the artwork for the fish. I thought that those were really good touches, and it isn't difficult at all unless you want to 100% this game. Then it gets really tricky. Is the game worth the price? I would say so. Yeah, I would pay $25 for this. That's not a bad price to me at all, especially for the hours and the enjoyment that you could get out of this game. Is the game on Game Pass? Yes, it was. I played it on Game Pass, but it left very shortly after I completed it. Is the grind worth the gamer score? No. So if you want to finish this game, good luck. It's kind of a tough one. I would not call it an easy completion for that reason, and I would play this game if it didn't have achievements. In fact, I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more had I not been achievement hunting on this title. Overall, TBD score for Moonglow Bay is going to be 6.33 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That helps me out a ton. And if you'd like to see more content by me, as always, you can follow me at The Black Dish on Twitch. I appreciate your love and support, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you.